feedback.
Feedback? Really?
Yeah.
Let me see. Is there...
You talk, then I hear you talk.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to. That's why we have headphones on.
Sorry, people, I haven't been on the radio much.
Well, I do this different now.
Oh, okay.
I edit out all the sloppy stuff.
There's nothing sloppy that I do. It's all promoted in the finest delicatessen way that can be possible.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So I was gonna come down here and I didn't know what I was gonna do. Just BS. Just talk about a couple of the trips we went on one together. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I thought it sucked because
Which trips?
Fish Lake was horrible.
No, absolutely not. I had such a great time with your kids and Ashlyn and Tyler's twins, and God, I thought it was fantastic. I don't know.
Do you not know when I'm bullshitting you?
Yes, I actually do, but I'm trying to coincide with your theory here, and your theory seems to be a mind twister of sorts.
Okay. Elaborate, please.
Well, you seem to tangle up all my thoughts into confusion, like, don't think I'm talking about what I'm talking about when I really know you're blowing smoke out your ass.
Uh-huh.
I've got you.
Here's one thing too. I don't subscribe to that. They say there's always truth in a joke. Not for me. It's all about getting a rise. Oh fuck.
Truth in a joke. Oh fuck. What kind of language is that?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, are you choosing now to? Is the time that you talk to me about language?
I should have done
No,
it a long time ago.
I was talking to Dewey. You know who Dewey is?
Yes.
Yeah. So he put out a video today, and I looked at the YouTube page, and it said we had 32,000 subscribers. And
32,000.
Yeah. So, but let me finish. And then I texted him. He said, "What the fuck?" And so he checked, and he's like, "It says it's 1 million now." So we think our YouTube got hacked because it's only 4. We've only got 4. No, I'm just kidding. I think I have 11, and I think the Dirty Deeds has. God, it's pushing a few hundred. I don't know. I don't follow it. I don't like the Dirty Deeds. So
I don't know. I need to review this stuff, and actually I have to monitor if you need an accountant of a sort. But when you get 32,000 hits, that seems like it's...
we should be getting paid.
When do I get paid?
You're just passing through, man.
Oh man, I'm just like a fart in the wind, you know. Blow me on by, and hey, thanks for coming by, and we're sure glad you showed up, but we're going to the bank and you're going to the toilet.
Let me tell you, because you don't know really how it works. So on YouTube, they'll pay you, and it's really just pennies. If you decide to monetize your site or your page, then it allows them to put advertisers on your page. And so every view you have will get you, fractions of a penny. It really is just fractions. And
so far then, I apparently figure you guys have like, what are them?
$2.
Them diaper things. pull-ups and all of that, and they've all sponsored you, and you've exactly made shit.
No, that's different. That the sponsors on the side, like we could have.
Oh, okay. I just thought it was like shit in your pants or something.
Yeah, no, but it kind of is. But if you put your stuff on YouTube, then they will do you the honor of giving you this fraction of a penny for letting them advertise stuff on your page because it's bringing people in. So here's the thing, and I've already, since I've monetized mine, I've demonetized it by saying a couple cuss words. So they'll go on there and say, and this is blasphemous because I'll be able to, or because I'm saying this on YouTube, but what they'll do is they'll say, okay, we can't advertise or we can't monetize your site because you're cussing this, that, and the other. And they haven't told me this personally or anything, but
you probably should.
But well, yeah,
sorry.
I'm not. There's not much of a presence there, but the messed up thing is they will still advertise. They'll still advertise. They'll still get advertising. Well, whatever. I mean, it's not. I don't have enough of a following for it to necessarily have an impact. But they'll do it to some of the other ones too. And so you could ask them, where does that money go? And they can't tell you. They'll be like, well, I mean, YouTube's getting paid to advertise, even though maybe they're getting that fraction of a penny, but they're not bringing the content. They have a platform.
I probably shouldn't say that.
You can say whatever you want, man.
Well, any dime he makes from this, he needs. Any dime that he might make in the future, he needs. His situation is absolutely demoralizing to the world of financial equability.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Would you say that I'm in dire straits?
No, I would say you could still use some funds to supplement yourself and get
maybe.
yourself into a greater growth of wealth. And
well, anybody could.
well, personally, myself, I am not a wealthy man, but I am definitely.
You're not?
No.
Then why am I being so nice to you?
That part has questioned my integrity many times.
Yeah.
I've always felt that people were digging in my underwear to find out where my wealth was. And what they have actually found out, it's full of shit and there's no money left.
Well, yeah, no, you've left a couple of bank statements lying around, so I know.
Oh, well.
I think it's because I think we're quite fond of each other.
That's a simple fact of deception. You create your own bank accounts, and that way they go, whoa, look at this shit. And then in reality, they don't know that you're not worth a dime, but you have deceived them. But they take good care of you, and they're going, whoa.
Yeah, well, when you have like chrome-plated shit out in the driveway, we just assume you got money, Dad. So
Chrome-plated shit out in the driveway.
yeah, your truck.
Oh, my little old Dodge truck.
Yeah.
My sweetheart. The one that overheated the other day that stalled on me at the
It didn't stall on you, did it really? Stall?
Well, not really, but it scared me.
Because old men get scared by little things, right?
Old men don't get scared by shit. Old men get scared by reality. You're in luck, man.
Uh-huh.
There's still $12.82 in my accounts. And you split that 4 ways, that's not going to go far. But we'll be okay.
Well,
we can still sell the house, but it's under a 30-second mortgage, and I doubt we'll get 21 cents for the house. But we
Bullshit.
have lots of toys.
I'm so glad we can be open about this.
Yeah, I'll bet you. Yeah.
Because now I can really reconsider how I'm going to plan for my future.
Well, let me tell you how to plan. Buy a sailboat or a rowboat and paddle your ass downstream and hope you run into a gold mine, because what's coming out of this place is probably going to be a financial disaster. I doubt we got 31 cents left in the account.
Whoa, you just told me $12.
Well, I bought some beer.
Well, I guess you need that.
Oh, why does he do this to me?
It's not me. Yeah, I simply said, hey,
Want to come down and make an ass of yourself again, Dad? You want to come down here and pour your heart out and talk about your loves and your love life and everything in the world and your finances? You want me to do this? I'm not sure that's really a smart thing to do at this time. But I do have a chunk of change in the bank.
it's one you're not going to tell me about.
No.
Who's it for? Who is she?
You know, it's when one gets left twice in their life and they've walked off with half of your wealth, you might roll over and die. Such is a sad day. But this particular one, oh my gosh, the beauty, the glory, the face, the beauty, sweet. She's only 13, but we're gonna have to wait for it.
Are you gonna make it another 5 years until she's of age? Holy
my
shit!
God, he's trying to get me to be perverse. Oh, perverse.
No, I didn't do that. I had nothing to do with that. Holy shit, man!
Hey, dogs do shit in your yard, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can scoop it up or step in it and then scoop it off of your shoes. And that's life. But the reality is no, there is no beautiful woman in my life. I only have 4 fingers and sister thumb. Oh, wait a minute. I said that wrong. It's 4 sisters and mother thumb.
Oh my hell! And you've had your way with every one of them. If you want to turn it into a poem.
Oh God, I could probably make a poem up in a heartbeat. That's my professionality.
That's your forte.
That's my forte. Yes. Sorry,
Why you?
really
What?
feel like
No, hold on. Why are you apologizing for anything? You say sorry, and when you come down here, that's one critique I got when you were down here, is tell him to quit saying sorry. What? That's how you talk, right? So, no, I mean, it's probably not good that I grew up with you talking that way since I was 1. And so that's why I talk the way I talk.
The absolute fact of that matter is I never talked this way until my kids came home from grade school and they taught me this vernacular. I never even knew words like this existed. First time I heard my daughter say something like that, I was so dumbfounded I thought I ought to thrash her ass and throw her in her room and banner from life forever. And then I realized that her younger brothers were 7 days ahead of her. They all had a vernacular that I had never heard before. Profanity was kind of a taboo thing. And when you talk about profanity, what you forget to realize about profanity is actually it's the beauty of the American language. It's what makes us who we are. We are profane sons of bitches. Sorry.
You think it's built into the culture?
It's not built into the culture. It's imprinted in the culture. It's manifested all around us. It's built like a brick wall. If you didn't have profanity, you wouldn't have humor. You wouldn't have excitement, anxiety, anger. You wouldn't have anything without profanity. Good hell, think about it. That's what makes us who we are.
Profanity?
Yes.
What about the angry folks that say, "Oh gosh, dang it"?
Oh, like your grandpa Guyman used to say,
okay.
"Dag damn it," and Mike used to say that word a lot too. But give him 18 beers and listen to the words that came out of his mouth, and it wasn't "dag damn it." It was, but hell, that's what we're built upon. Do you think we rode across the prairie chasing Indians and chasing the Germans and the Chinese and whatever without you sons of bitches? I don't think so. It's what makes us who we are.
Okay.
I'm sorry, and I'm drifting you in a direction you didn't want to go.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Oh yeah. See, there he goes. Well, see, that's
no. What I'm saying is, don't censor yourself. See, that's the point of these podcasts, and that's what maybe you don't understand about them. Because when I told you what one was, and you were trying to explain it to somebody else, and you couldn't, and they're like, "What the hell is a podcast?" And I was like, "Well," and I know what it is, but like to say it's just one thing, it's. The beauty of them is they're self-produced. They don't live in a bubble. You can do whatever you want on them. I mean, I am absolutely, I'm going to have, a digital imprint that is going to stick around a lot longer than, say, my carbon footprint. Who knows? But the thing, the beauty of them is you don't have to fake it. You can say whatever you want. You don't have to say sorry. You can cuss. You can humor as you see it. You can put it out there, and some of it is blatant. Some of it is intentional, and some people do just make a deliberate, like, I'm trying to do this to make something out of it so that it's this thing. But like with this podcast, it is completely just open, anything goes. And that also will divide your audience. That way you don't have to have, I mean, there's going to be a couple of people that come in here and say, I don't like what he said, I don't like what she said. But the simple fact is they're going to go away. The people that don't mind it and actually take it for what it is, which it's either a joke, it's either serious, and it's up to you to decide. And, if you don't like it, you just go away. It's as simple as that. That's part of the beauty of these things. You can do whatever you want with them. And so, like, to say one thing and then go, oh, I'm sorry, you're not offending anybody. You might be, but those people will go away.
Gosh, this is amazing. This is just like a therapy class, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm a therapist, licensed, unofficially licensed. That brings me to my next sponsor. Just kidding.
Okay. Could we talk to your next sponsor and I could have a approach word with him?
About the money that's not coming in?
I told you I'm not concerned about the money.
All right.
I'm sufficiently supplied with, gosh, what have I got? I got like $83 in my wallet.
Don't leave that thing lying around, because I'll find it.
Well, that part scares me. All my other kids did.
That's one thing I never did. I don't think I ever snagged money out of purses or wallets.
I don't think anybody ever did, other than... I'll end it there.
Oh no, I'll bring him on and we'll get him face to face and we'll get to the bottom of it. Don't you worry. I know what you're saying.
No, actually my kids were pretty fair with me. They only slipped out a few liters of scotch, vodka, and...
That's how we did it. Not me in my youth. I'm sure some of the other ones snagged some booze here and there. But I think what actually the way they snagged their money from you was by like doing stuff like breaking other people's shit and wrecking cars.
Oh man, don't even go.
We don't have to.
I don't need to go there. Oh my God. You ever had a Buick brought back in your driveway that had a whole front fender and a bumper gone and a flat tire on one side, and it's parked in your driveway?
Yeah, twice.
No, this was the last time.
No, I had it happen to me twice.
Oh. But anyway, you get up to go out to work, and here's your Buick with the whole front end, whole fender gone, the bumper's gone. It's driving on the rim, and it's in your driveway. And you go, oh my God, how could have that happened? Should I say his name? I shall not say his name, but son, did you borrow my car last night while I was asleep? No, sir. Amazing. My car goes out and gets totally frickin' destroyed, and it drives home without even a tire on a bent rim, fenders missing, antifreeze going everywhere. And you didn't borrow it? Who would have returned that car? Not me, Dad.
I think you got the wrong guy.
Well, let me tell you what I'm gonna do for your convenience. I'm gonna have to turn in an accident report and call the police. Well, they arrive. They questioned the son and his friend.
And it was me and my friend.
No, wasn't you. But anyway, the cop goes, do you care if I drive around the neighborhood and just see if I can find some evidence, while the other cop is pinpointing my son? And he's saying, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Long story short, the cop comes back and he said, hey, we found the fender, we found the bumper, and everything else that was left of that car underneath the back end of an old International Scout. And I'm going, Is that not amazing? I said, take them away. I did. I probably said, just take them away, throw them in the impound station, put them in the dog pound. I don't know what you do with them. But anyway, the cop goes, son, it's pretty obvious that this happened within a few blocks of your dad's house. What really happened here? Nothing. We didn't do it. And then he goes, we found your wallet in the car. Well, Dad probably took me to McDonald's and it fell out. Mr. Jolley, did you take them to McDonald's? Not to my recollection.
You know what? If I was there, even if I was 6 at the time, I'd have been like, bullshit! We ain't never been to McDonald's.
Well, the beauty of this whole thing is I watched a couple of knuckleheads break down in tears going, we did it, okay, I'm sorry. And I'm going, well, I'm glad you're so damn sorry. What am I gonna drive to work tomorrow? Fortunately, I've always had a couple of cars hanging around.
Because you're loaded. I know you've been bullshitting this whole time.
Loaded.
All right, we'll get off that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, now that we've gone on a tangent about the tirades the kids can put you through, we'll move on. And just love your kids for what they are and everything they destroy and everything that they break and everything they steal.
They do good shit too.
They do when you're older, you know? When you're feeble and they know you're dying and they go, the trust.
That's when they show up. No, but I think a lot. I see because my kids have 82 grandparents. I think what they know is like, well, not necessarily with those in particular, but the parents of their grandchildren, the grandkids kind of rectify all the bullshit that the kids put them through.
And we won't go into details so people don't dig into our shorts too much, because I think I showered this morning, but anyway, I have a son living here with these 2 kids, and
Who's that?
my youngest son. I'm not supposed to name names.
Yeah, but you've already named a bunch.
I have not named a soul.
There's no question about who that is.
About who is.
You're right. I got it.
But anyway, it's been a challenge, and I've recently gone through a divorce, and he's now going through one, and sometimes when he brings his kids here, it's kind of like, oh my God. But you know, in reality, when it all ends, and they're here like on Tuesdays to Wednesdays and like Fridays to maybe Sunday or something, when it all ends, I really miss them when they're not here. And I just want him to know that it's probably been a foundation for me going through my divorce, and hopefully for himself, that they have a place where they feel like they're loved, they feel like they're needed, and they know their grandpa loves them. And I guess that's probably one of the most important things I could say on this podcast is I love them kids, and even though they're a pain in the ass to me at times, and they trash my house and they spill shit all over my kitchen floors and all over my couches or on whatever, I love them, and I will till the day I die. And I am thankful that I have that opportunity. And son, I just want you to know that's the true facts of life. I love them kids, and I do need them here. They're the only foundation I have left. Sometimes I'm lonely, and sometimes I'm lost, and sometimes I'm without direction, and sometimes I'm standoffish or ignorant or whatever. But I want him to know I love them kids.
I think that's it, man. Let's call it.